You know what I really hate in PvP? Flinch. You go through all that work to line up a shot on another dude, they hit you one time and you go to the moon. I got fed up with it, so I intentionally tried to put together the most consistent anti-flinch build I could think of, and I'm actually kinda happy with how it turned out. Hi, my name is Fallout, and do me a favor, would you click subscribe if you haven't already? We're creeping up on 500,000 subs over here, and I need to catch up to Jez, so I have something to hang over him. Anyway, today I'm gonna show you how I measured different anti-flinch perks in D2, including some new options we have to take advantage of, and which ones are the most efficient if you want to go full anti-flinch in PvP. But real quick, fellas, I got a question for you. Want to play a battle royale that doesn't immediately erupt into a 2-second construction of the Eiffel Tower after firing one bullet? Well, good news, baby. Today's video is brought to you by Fortnite Zero Build. A lot of people like building, and that's just fine and dandy. But other people out there, like me, enjoy utilizing that thing we all used to primarily rely on back in the day. What was it called? Oh yeah, aiming skill. No floors, no ramps, no walls, no problem. Fortnite Zero Build has all the same items, vehicles, and takes place on the same map as Fortnite Battle Royale. Without building, players have a recharging overshield ability that will consistently refresh for an added layer of protection. Future gameplay updates and new content are being applied to both Zero Build and Battle Royale, so no matter which you prefer, they got you covered. As with Fortnite Battle Royale, Fortnite Zero Build can be found in the Discover page as solos, duos, trios, and squad playlists. Access the Discover page by hitting the change button above play in the lobby. Go back in time and remember the joy of games where you would be rewarded for having map awareness, an understanding of your surroundings, and being able to aim a gun at another dude's head rather than having to build a dam faster than a hyped up beaver. Zero Build is here to stay, so jump onto Fortnite and check out Zero Build now. Alright, we back. If you're new to D2, jot this down. Unflinching perks do stack, A, and not all unflinching perks are created equally, B. When Bungie unveiled origin traits in the Witch Queen, I was really interested in the Suros Synergy perk. Reloading your gun gives it both bonus handling and reduced incoming flinch for a short time. Even though you might be shocked to hear this, Bungie's description of the perk doesn't give you all the info, so here's a little more. When you've finished the reload animation, the origin trait will activate, and even though the timer on your HUD says 5 seconds, the total duration is 6 because of the extra second between the timer hitting 0 and the perk actually ending. Unfortunately, the perk cannot be refreshed during activation, meaning you gotta wait the full duration before reloading again and reactivating the perk. Kind of a bummer, but oh well. One extra upside though is that even if you change weapons during Suros Synergy, then change back, you don't lose the perk. It isn't eaten up by changing. With that perk being a thing on a handful of new guns, I wanted to make a build that took advantage of it a lot. But before I did that, I wanted to see how effective it was when you take multiple anti-flinch options and mash them all together onto one Guardian. Here's how that went. We went into a private lobby and I had my buddy Time shoot me while I was ADSing. I used a sniper because they kick pretty hard when shot and it's easier to measure the flinch that way per perk. I also had my buddy shoot me with a really hard hitting weapon because if you didn't know, the more damage you take, the harder you flinch. I then measured the starting point of where I was aiming, then the furthest point I was flinched out to and connected both points with a dot. Easy, right? Here's the first pick I want to show you. The red line is how far away I got kicked with absolutely no unflinching protection at all. The yellow line is how far I got flinched when I had my Suros Origin perk active, which is a thing on the sniper I was using. The green line and dot is the Suros Origin perk and a unique armor mod on your artifact that a lot of people are probably sleeping on, Psionic Forging 1. That'll improve the overall effect of the Suros Origin trait by a fair amount too. Again, look at that green line. I've had some people ask me if Psionic Forging stacks, because in theory you can put 2 on your helmet at the same time. After a bit of testing, I'm convinced that they don't. Here's a picture that shows the effects of Psionic Forging ×1 in green and ×2 in purple. They're essentially right on top of each other. I actually had to move the green a smidge so you could actually see it. I've got more pictures, but they all show pretty much the exact same thing. TLDR, I'm convinced Psionic Forging does not stack. Alright, let's add 2 more layers. The following image right here has light blue and purple. Light blue is adding Unflinching Sniper onto my chest armor into the already entire unflinching equation, and the purple is adding Unflinching Sniper ×2. I've shown in my past videos that while unflinching armor mods do stack, the effect is fairly small. Still, if you're going for an ultimate anti-flinch build, might as well go all in. For the most part, that's all the anti-flinch you can squeeze onto a Guardian. There are a few exceptions though. The Wings of Sacred Dawn exotic armor for the Warlock gives you extra anti-flinch when you're ADSing in the air. Shockingly, that does stack. Here's a picture adding that into into the mix along with everything, that would be in orange. That's a hell of an overall flinch reduction from the beginning red bar. Here's another exception, the Titan Rally Barricade. I have no idea why the in-game text doesn't tell you this very important information, but if you're a new player and didn't know, standing behind the Rally Barricade gives you a huge reduction in incoming flinch. Here's a picture showing 5 layers of Titan Anti-Flinch. Red is with nothing turned on, yellow is with the Suros Origin perk, green is adding in Psionic Forging 1, blue is adding in the Rally Barricade, good lord, and purple is adding in Unflinching Armor onto my chest piece. Look at that leap from green to blue, which is when I added the Rally Barricade into the equation. Granted, you kind of have to plant yourself in one location to take advantage, but there are some pieces of armor that might encourage such behavior. Anywho, after tinkering with all these options, I may have found my current favorite iteration of an anti-flinch build. Even though it involves Warlock, it doesn't involve Wings of Sacred Dawn. It actually takes advantage of the Ophidian aspect, mainly for the inherent extra reload speed. The reason reload speed is important is because, again, the Suros Origin perk kicks in after a reload. If you spend any amount of time tinkering with my anti-flinch build, you'll learn real quick. Reload management is the name of the game. I would frequently drain at least one round from the mag, wait until I saw red on the radar, then reload to activate my extra anti-flinch. Because you're going to be doing that a lot, it's important that you hardcore spec into reload one way or another. Ophidian aspect plus double reloader was just what I needed. Anything shy of a blinding quick reload is going to be borderline too annoying for you to deal with micromanaging through a game of PvP. My weapon of choice? No shocker, it's the Cantata, arguably one of the best hand cannons in the game right now because it has the Suros Origin trait and a bunch of great perk options. I can honestly say that when using it, I felt way more consistent than normal. Again, the only cost is just a few armor mods and the reload micromanagement. If you're a hunter and you're sad that I mentioned 2 extra anti-flinch options for Warlock and Titan, don't be. Hunters get something even more entertaining. As long as you bleed one shot out of the mag, using your marksman's dodge will activate the Suros Origin perk on your Cantata. So the hunter battle plan should be intentionally keep the mag not reloaded, wait until you see red on the radar, dodge to reload your hand cannon, and you're in business. Yeah, you could reload it manually, but think of all the fun options you can take advantage of by pre-dodging before going into a gunfight. If you're a void hunter, you can go camo and you can take it a step further. How about the Gemini gestures? Plenty of people already use that before going into a gunfight to throw people off the radar. Now, before entering a gunfight, you'll both break their radar and activate ultimate anti-flinch. Not too shabby. Anyway, I really recommend you give the loadout a try. Again, the reload micromanagement can be a pain, but you'll get the hang of it, believe me. Keep your eyes peeled for future new weapons, by the way. Any weapon that drops into D2 from here on out with the anti-flinch origin perk is automatic high-tier contention in my eyes. If you've got any other ways to take advantage of said anti-flinch, let me know down in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Subscribe if you're new, and I appreciate you. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.